Hey guys, this is Diamond Company here, and today I'm going to be starting a new series. And I know you guys are like, hey bro, what are you doing with a guitar in your hand? If you don't know, I don't think I've said it, but I'm starting guitar and stuff like that. So yeah, I got whatever brand that is. I don't know. I don't like reading cursive. I don't know how really. So yeah, this is lesson number 1. I think this is gonna be continuing a long time. And I got a book back there, but it's not in there. That's part of other lessons I've just been practicing, so I can actually look kind of good doing it. So yeah, today we're gonna be focusing on chords. And if you've ever heard anything about the guitar, like, you're like, dude, this is lesson number 1. Why do we need to learn chords? Don't worry, it's really easy. So I'm going to get you guys a closer look. I'm going to try to, at least, to get you guys on a close. Really all you're going to need is the first 3 frets. So this one, and this one, this fret number. First, let me just go over the basics. So, what you're going to need for this lesson is a pick. You're not going to be needing a pick for all of them. I'm just using, it's easier because you're going to be strumming. So yeah, that's easier. Hey, there's a kid on the TV playing the guitar. So yeah, I'm just going to go over the basics. So I got my pillow on my ground. Whoopsies, I did not mean to do that. So yeah, so first off, this is the neck of the guitar, where all of it is played, like where you place your fingers. And this is a head, and so yeah, neck, head. And these right here are the tuning keys. Once you get your guitar, you can take it to the shop and they'll tune it up and stuff. But after you get your guitar, don't play around with this, or it's gonna sound like terrible. So yeah. So this is the low E, and this is a high E. Here the comparison of that, obviously. That's a very big comparison. So if I say low E, this is what I mean. See that key or string vibrating right there? So yeah. So let's just go over this. So frets. So there's a whole bunch of frets. They get biggest right here. You can see this is pretty big. To all the way down here to the smallest one that nobody plays. So yeah. So this is fret 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So technically, in between these little notches, like right here's a fret, right here's a fret, right here's a fret. So this would be fret 1, fret 2, fret 3. And 1 through 3 is the only frets you're gonna need. So yeah, for this. So I'm gonna get you guys a closer look at this guitar and the first 3 frets. Okay, so I'm back. And this is a little bit closer. You can see fret 3, fret 2, fret 1. So yeah, let's just go over the fingers. This is your first finger, your pointer finger. Then your middle finger is your second, and your ring finger is your third. So what you're gonna want to start out doing is getting your middle finger right here, which is your second finger, and putting it on the on the 3rd fret on the high E. So the high E is this, remember? So put it on the 3rd fret right there. And tip, make sure you're holding hold it like this, not like this, or like, see, if I held it like this, like it'd be like that. Then see this string right here, it would be muted. So yeah, that's why you always, if I was doing something like this, like right here, I'd want to be able, I wouldn't want it to sound like Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, get your middle finger, put it right here. So it's just like that. And feel free to pause the video if necessary. So yeah, middle finger right there. Sorry, that's my dad or mom coming in, I don't know. And put your first finger, which is your pointer finger, right here on this key right here, or note. Put it right there. So it should look, whoopsies, it should look something like this. Now it kind of gets tricky to show, but it's not very. On your second string, called the B string, which should sound like this, you're going to put it right there. So that looks like that. There's one string right here and one string right here. So yeah. Now what I want you to do is just strum down. What I was doing there is like, see, just going down, down, up, down with your pick. And like, this is most comfortable for me how I hold my pick, but I don't care how you hold your pick. So yeah, I want you to just go. And just like test your strings, play each string. And if like you hear one muted like this, just lift up like this and then strum it, and you should hear it clean. So it should sound like that. Then this part is extremely easy. See this string right here? This finger? Just move it down one, and see this? Just move it down one. So it's like this. This finger right here was on this string, but now it's on this string. So yeah, like it was right here, but now you just scoot it down one on each finger, and then you just play the same as before, down, down, up, down with your pick. So yeah, once you have, I'm not like the best at this, but I'm pretty okay. So it should sound like this. Like what I've taught you so far. So yeah, it's just the same every time. Down, down, up, down. Like I'm just gonna do it up here, but you don't play it up here. Just like that. That's all it is. Make sure you're strumming all those strings. Okay, so now it kind of gets tricky, but not really. What you're gonna want to do is same as before. Get your ring finger right here and put it on that same thing. Like here's the easy part. You just keep this finger right here, your ring finger, on the 3rd fret on the 2nd or 5th string. This like it goes from lowest to highest. So yeah, you're just gonna want to keep this right here. And then this is kind of tricky, but not really. On this E string, the high E, the bottom string, like on my string thingies right here, you're just going to want to put your middle finger right here. So it should look like this. And sorry, that is my daddy in the background. Or just kidding, my mama. So it should look like this. You might have a better stance like this, but my stance is just like that. Let me just test out that work. Yeah. Make sure you're not going like this, go like this, so it's not muting any strings. So now what you're gonna want to do is get your pointer finger or your first finger and see this middle line. This is the middle string. It's called the, wait, is that the middle? No, it's not the middle. But it's pretty close to the middle. So this one right here, you're going to want to get your pointer finger and put it on the 2nd fret. So, and this is kind of tricky, but not really. Just go to your top string right here, count 1, 2, and don't play these top 2. Just play the bottom 4, so it should sound like this. And same again, obviously down, down, up, down. So yeah, you can just go ahead and pause the video right there. If you need to, I'll just give you a second to pause it. Okay. So, and your fingers are gonna hurt. You can see like there's little lines in my fingers. That's from me holding the strings really tight. If you just like hold them like this, they would sound like this, like you gotta hold them tight so they sound nice. So yeah, so I'm just gonna play the whole thing to my best of my abilities. So yeah, so remember like this, this, and this. And I know you're like, there is the last part. I know it. You can just make something up. There isn't really a last part. I just go, yay, that sounds terrible. So yeah. So here's my guitar, just if you were wondering. It's light color. I got it from Redfish Music. It's a really good guitar, and I got a case. I don't know what brand of case it is. So I'm just gonna scoot my stool in the regular position. So yeah. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, like, dislike if you liked it. Thumbs up if you didn't like it. Thumbs down. And I'm gonna be doing more lessons, so stay tuned. And pretty much all you need, the bare minimum, is a guitar, an attitude, and a pick. And obviously something that you're watching it on. So yeah. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me in the like thingy below, and I will leave a link to Redfish Music's channel in the description for you guys to go check out. And so yeah, I will see you guys later. And as always, this is the Diamond Company. Bye!